2026 FIFA World Cup round of 16, Mexico's biggest ever match at Mexico City Stadium as they face England for a place in the quarter-finals. An hour's delay here in Mexico City. The rain still pouring hard, but the storm has passed at least. We are good to go. For what might be the day though, and only one of these teams can progress to face Norway in 6 days' time. Well, this is where the pressure really cranks up. Mexico have only been to the quarterfinals twice, and not for 40 years. The most eagerly anticipated games for the tournament so far is just minutes away. Mexico, now one of just 2 host nations left in the competition, and have been imperious so far. 4 games, 4 wins and no goals conceded. Yet they didn't have some of the level of players England possess, which is why this takes things to another level. Today it's a meeting of 2 of FIFA's top 10 ranked sides, 2 sides representing 2 football-mad countries, but 2 sides that have won the World Cup just once between them. Indeed, Mexico have played I was there moment for 80,000 plus inside this place. So to just about every football fan across the globe, memories to last a lifetime will be created in the next 90 plus minutes, and also as hosts in 1970 and 1986. England still hang on to that solo success back in 1966 when they lifted the Jules Rimet trophy on. It really is final preparations now. Mexico ready to face off against England. 2 of FIFA's important team news. For the first time since their round of 16 defeat to the USA in 2002, Mexico have named an unchanged team for a World Cup match. Israel Reyes started the tournament at right, makes 3 changes for the biggest game of his reign so far. Goalkeeper Jordan Pickford tonight equals Peter Shilton's record of 17 World Cup appearances. They're now fit again. Jarell Quanta starts here tonight, but how do you see this one going?
I think it's going to be incredibly tight. I think player for player, England have the edge, but Mexico are a better functioning team at the moment. But this intense
Strap yourselves in, everyone. One of the games of the tournament so far.
Stances.
Free kick here to Mexico. Challenge the referee didn't like there, as said Luis Romo sprawling, and an early yellow card as
way into the Mexico midfield. Romo's been brilliantly scored goals. That was a good pass for the ball, but the first thing is he's aggressive. It's going to be a good battle between him and on the flip of a coin, it is incredibly tight and close. And Mexico fans against England fans, it's emotional. They want their team to win. Whether they're going to win is another story.
I think it's a little bit too early for that kind of thing, but it's what they do here.
Well, Mexico started very quickly against Ecuador. First 10-15 minutes, England have to stand firm.
England lead in the second. Jude Bellingham. And now, for the first time, Mexico have to deal with adversity. Again, it's Harry Kane and Bellingham again. 2 in 2 minutes of England, who are in Mexican dreamland. That's the way to do it. And maybe those ghosts of 80s.
Yeah, Bellingham's such a talented player, can play in virtually any midfield position, but those runs from a kind of a deep line midfield position have caused problems for so many opponents.
Bellingham, that's now 6 goals in his last 9 games for club and country. He's ending 25-26 with a flourish.
Well, England were devastating. They just exploited.
Prado puts it into a great area, and Quiñones! Mexico's life, and of course, it's their top scorer here in the World Cup. Julian Quinones, who gives himself a slice of Mexican history. Lira. Here's the little chief. Pushing for Jimenez! Of making the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup. At the break here at Mexico City Stadium, it's Mexico 1, England 2.
But from that point on, the game just exploded into life. England exceptional. Bellingham supported from midfield, attacking from deep, causing so many problems. But what a response from Mexico.
Here are the stats and facts from the game so far.
Yes, England have been really clinical. A lot less of the ball, but they've had opportunities. They've taken them, but there's still a long, long way to go.
The big screen there had good views of the goals at the other end, but those down in the bottom tier had to wait a while to realise they had hit the net. Teams have attacked. We expected from Mexico that left side would be their favoured avenue.
Yeah, and many, many more final third entries as well. That's where you score.
Será una fiesta sin igual. Apologies if my Spanish isn't quite right there, but in essence it said it will be a party like no other. In reference to England was always going to produce fireworks. So far, Jude Bellingham has become the first player to score twice at this stadium in a World Cup. One side's misfortune, but the Mexican fans now are absolutely ravenous for a second goal.
Yeah, initially it looks like Declan Rice.
And it's going to be Bukayo Saka who's taken off here.
It's hard for him to take. You've got to sacrifice an attacking player to get on another defender and get Ponza in there at right back. He's got the most natural unity now for England to kill the game off. And it's Anthony Gordon. It's just his anticipation. You know, he's not caught on his heels. As the ball is played towards Harry Kane, he just takes a chance. He gambled as well, Jude Bellingham. He scored a couple of goals. Does he fancy taking this to get a hat-trick at the Azteca? But again, it's all important is getting that third goal. Yeah, he's normally so cool and composed. If you look at world football, certainly European football, there's no striker better than Harry Kane.
Already. It's England's King Kane who strikes again for the Three Lions. And that will surely seal the deal now. England trying to clear. Mexico claiming for a penalty of their own. Here's Quinones, who nearly lost it there to Bellingham. Free kick. But they're still appealing here for a spot kick.
But of course, they need to get a quick goal back. If they do that, I think it's very much game on.
There can be no complaints. It's a foul. Kane, though, standing on the touchline, watching the ref. And the final decision is penalty Mexico.
Can he be as nerveless as Harry Kane was down the other end?
Yellow card shown by the official Alireza Fahani. Just trying to see who it is who has been cautioned there. The crowd are on their feet again. This World Cup epic is far from done. Themselves with Bellingham. Jimenez can't hold it. In a real physical battle there, and he's given away the free kick. With the neutrals in the middle, they're enjoying every second. Rice. Oh, that's a great ball in. England with bodies in there. The fans behind the goal for Santiago Jimenez. Here. If the score stays as is at the moment. Might have gone in for that. Does go in for that and does win the ball. Here's Kane. No foul. The referee right on it. Raul Jimenez. He winds up for the effort. Straight at Pickford, who spills it, but will grab it second time around.
It's very comfortable for
it. Certainly aimed towards him here from Stones. He's lost it. So can't afford to miss this. Burn gets the header away. Jimenez through a crowd. It's still a chance for Mexico. England knock out the co-hosts in their own back garden. Mexico are out of the World Cup as England go through to the quarterfinals. It's coming home.